Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful V puff stitch. It creates this very intricate, almost like a woven look in your crochet stitches. So to begin the puff V stitch, you need to begin with a beginning foundation row in the multiples of 4 plus 1. For today's sample, I have 17 stitches. We're going to begin our row with a chain 1. We're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches. So single crochet, single crochet. Now we are going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So we're going to skip 1, single crochet in the next 3. There's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and 3 single crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way across the row. So skip 1, chain 1, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, and we now have 2 stitches remaining. In those last 2 stitches, you're going to work a single crochet. So single crochet 1 and single crochet in the last stitch. Once row 2 has been completed, we're going to turn our work, chain 1, begin with a single crochet in the top of that very first stitch. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So chain 4, skip 3 stitches. So you're going to skip a single crochet, you're going to skip your chain 1, and you're going to skip your single crochet. So that's 3 stitches. Then you're going to single crochet in that 4th stitch. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in the next stitch. And repeat this across. Chain 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and that will take you to a single crochet in the last stitch across. Oops. So moving on to the next row, you're going to turn your work and chain 1 and single crochet in the top of that first stitch. Now you're going to work your V puff stitches. You're going to ignore this chain 4 space, and you're going to ignore your chain 1 space from that row below, and you're going to work into that skipped stitch right below that chain 1 space. So you're going to work in right here. And you're going to work a puff stitch, so yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, pull it up to the height of your current row, yarn over, insert into that same space, and pull up a loop and pull it up to the height of your other stitches. You now have 5 loops on your hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on that hook. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now you're going to work the second half of that puff to create that V. So yarn over, insert into that same stitch, and pull up your stitch or your loops up to the same height. Yarn over, insert into that same stitch, and pull up. Yarn over, pull through all 5 loops on your hook, and you've completed your first V puff stitch. Now you're going to repeat this. So you're going to come over, you're going to drop down and work into this skipped stitch from the first row. So ignore this chain space, ignore this chain space, and work into the unworked stitch below that. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull it up to the height of your current row, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 5 loops, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now work another puff stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook. You've now completed 2 V puff stitches. Continue to work this across to the end of the row. Okay, so I've worked my V puff stitches all the way across to the end of the row. Now I'm going to work a single crochet in the top of that last stitch. Turn your work, and we're going to begin stacking those V puff stitches. So chain 1, single crochet in that first stitch again. Now you're going to work V puff stitches all the way across the row. The key here is you're going to need to kind of separate that puff stitch and pull up that chain 4 space from 2 rows down. So here's your chain 3 from the current row, or from the last row, and then this is your chain 4 from the row below. So now you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that chain 4 space, and complete your V puff stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop again. Now you have your 5 loops on your hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do your next V puff in that same chain space. So you can kind of see it down there now. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Now you're going to work your next V puff stitch in that chain 4 space. Again, it's a little tricky to find, so pull these puff stitches apart and just grab that chain 4 space and pull it up a little bit. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 5 loops on your hook. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert into that same space, pull up your loop, repeat, 5 loops on your hook, pull through all those loops on your hook. As you can see, these V puff stitches kind of nestle on top of one another. You're going to repeat this going all the way across and work a single crochet again in that last stitch. Okay, so I've currently completed 2 rows of that V puff stitch. Now you're just going to do repeats. So chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in that top of that first stitch, and work a V puff in that chain space. Now you're going to be working in the chain 3 of the first row's V puff. So again, just kind of separate those puff stitches and grab that chain space right here. So this is the chain space of your current row. I've pulled up the chain space of that last row. Yarn over, insert into that chain space and pull up a loop and work your V puff stitches. Chain 3, another puff stitch, and as you can see, they just kind of continue to build on top of one another. Just pull those apart and pull that V puff stitch up. After you've worked a few rows, you'll get to the point where you can actually almost just stick your hook in there and grab it, and you won't have to physically pull them apart every single time. But you continue to repeat these rows over and over, and you will end up with this beautiful fabric here of V puffs that just kind of build up on top of one another.